All right, hey, I'm back again. Like I said, same shirt. Which I'm gonna start with a shirt because I got the shirt at the con, and it's awesome, and I've never seen it anywhere else before. And those are the kind of shirts I like to buy because I don't like shirts that I see everybody wearing. Loot Crate is probably the main shirt you'll see me wearing in videos that other people usually wear, but my community is small. Not many people do Loot Crate. It's like me and my one buddy, I think, are the whole town. Honestly, maybe not, but anyway, I like unique shirts. I like funny shirts, and I like mashup shirts. And this shirt nailed it all. I don't know if you can see it here, but that is a Mr. Rocket Raccoon and Groot mixed in with some Mario. And, I would play this video game if I could get to be Rocket and shoot guns and jump on blocks and find Groots and then use Groots like I do Yoshi or something. That'd be sweet. But it's just too cool. I mean, I had to have it. It was like, okay, you got that in extra large? That's mine. That was all it came down to. Walked past it, saw it, mine. I would have put it on right then and there, but I was already wearing my sweet Rocket and Groot Rocket and Groot shirt from Guardians that I bought on Amazon that I wore to the movie launch day or release day, whatever you want to call it. And I got a lot of questions about that shirt when I wore that one to the movies. Strangely enough, like I'm in the bathroom and like this guy comes up, I'm like using the bathroom, and he's like, "Hey man, where'd you get that shirt?" And I'm like, "Oh, Amazon." He's like, "Awesome shirt." I'm like, "Thanks. Let me finish up here." It was a little bit of an awkward moment, but you have those in life, and I don't really blame him because it was an awesome shirt, which I might have worn it in a video. I don't remember. It's just Groot with a rocket on his back, just like firing off like crazy. So like the prison scene is totally awesome. So, but yeah, so this was something I found and I had to have. So that's one thing I got. Another thing I got here. I'm just gonna do everything right now. So, which you guys have probably seen this. This isn't like something new, but this is the old Groot and Rocket. The whole shoulder thing. This is kind of what my shirt looked like, except for Groot's mouth is open and Rocket's like screaming and firing the gun forward and not just holding it. But the cool thing about this was this like $50 everywhere online. One guy at the con had a booth that was like made of like plastic PVC piping, and that must help you get your prices down because this was $30. So $20 off, I didn't have to pay shipping, and it was mine. Now, I'm kind of glad that I didn't pay $50 for two reasons. Who wants to spend $20 more? Reason number one. Reason number two is look at the size. It's pretty tiny. Let's just set it in the hand there. So, not real big. I mean, it's got some good detail, I will admit, but it is tiny. I mean, like, let me just, like, here's a business card, and the business card is basically 75% of the height. So, sorry about that, everybody. So, yeah, very, very small. Still cool. Not upset that I spent $30 for it. But if I had spent $50 and it would have been this size, I would have been pretty ticked off. Now, the other funny part is if you guys do a con, here is a little bit of a tip. This is my first con, and I was learning as I went. And you walk 30 foot over, and there's, a bunch of booths everywhere. You walk 30 foot over, you find the exact same thing. This exact thing, $50. So if you go to a con, don't buy the first one you see. I got lucky because I did buy the first one I saw, but I also tried. I used my phone and I Amazoned it and everything, and the cheapest I could find was like $48.72, and that's with a Prime account, so I wouldn't have paid for shipping. But still, same thing. 2 other booths, so 3 booths had this. $50 at 2 of them, $30 at 1 of them. So goes to show, take your time, you'll find the right one. This one I was lucky because I saw the guy had 1, and now I know why. So I grabbed it. So I got lucky because my first con I kind of walked in stupid, but I walked out smart. Hey, knowledge is power. So anyway, that I was pretty happy to get that. Little small artifacts or kotobukiya. You guys make one of these, but make it like the size of this box. This whole thing should be Groot and Rocket. So that would be worth $50 to me, and would be amazing. Let's see, another thing I got here. This right here. Got the Infinity Gauntlet, which that's exactly what that says. And this is the gold version, which is actually a keychain. You can see right here. There's a little hook to go on a keychain. I don't like them on a keychain because they get beat up and they don't look good very long. Because, it's not solid gold or anything. So, but, I have other ones. I've had this one for a while, but, that's Thor's hammer. And, down here it was supposed to go on a keychain. And I like to keep them looking cool and just as little collectibles. And then, you can kind of tell these are similar. Right there you got the Hulk over here and then the Infinity Gauntlet. But I'm glad to see they didn't just copy the mold, because you can see that they are actually different. They're not the same. They look maybe close, but they're not the same. So I'm glad to see they didn't just cop out on everybody and take the Hulk hand and just put Infinity Gauntlets on it and didn't call it that, So I was really happy to see that. And I was definitely happy to see the gold version of this, because when I found the last one of this too, just like the other thing, which was kind of crazy. And these are usually about $10, and I got this one for like $8. So cool thing about it is the gold one was just hanging there, and I just snatched it. I was just like, I gotta have that I gotta add that to the collection back here, obviously. And I got another thing for my son, little vinylmation figure, one of the blind boxes you can buy of the Guardians. And I went over and went to pay, and the guy was like, "Was that the last gold one hanging there?" I'm like, "Yep, sure was." He's like, "Well, they're gone now." And I was like, awesome. So this was very cool. I like this. I would like to have a full-size one. That would be badass. But I'll take this for now. I think this is cool. Like I said, I think it's neat. They got all the colors right, and looks really cool to me. Can't wait to see Thanos and the Guardians and the Avengers all fight over this thing. It's going to be epic. So I'm going to have to do a video about that, because, man, I can't wait to see that happen. Too bad it's going to be like 4 years from now or something. So at least, probably, well, no, maybe not at least. It's going to be a little while, though, so we're going to have plenty of other movies to watch. This is something my wife got, because if you guys don't know, my wife loves Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, but Game of Thrones, big deal. And it's hard to find Game of Thrones stuff. You got to find like Etsy or go on crazy websites to try to find stuff. But anyway, there's the same guy got the Rocket and Groot right here. He actually made decals, and he had a crap ton of decals. So he had the one here from the House of Targaryen. And this matches my wife's car, so she thought that was pretty sweet, so we had to get that. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. We'll have to put that on her car once it's not -20 outside. So that's good times. Then I don't know, you guys might have watched my earlier video. If not, you wouldn't have seen this in the package. But Yondu here, I didn't get him at the con, but I'm going to talk about him anyway, because it's just a Disney Infinity character. But I got this for Michael Rooker to sign, and I was just going to leave it in the box, and he was just going to sign right on it somewhere. But then I found that amazing poster, and I had to have that signed instead, because, duh, this here's cool. It's very cool. It's back here on my shelf with all my other little things. But the thing about it is, I can't hang this on a wall and somebody look at it and instantly know, hey, that's a collectible. Uh, they would look at it and go, oh, that's a toy. So I wanted something that meant a little more too, and something I didn't have to take care of, honestly, to be frank about it all. I did not want, I didn't want this to get wet or the packaging to bend or, whatever. And honestly, the more I thought about it, I didn't want a toy hanging on my wall. And I knew whatever I had him sign, I was going to have like displayed. It was going to be a prized possession, and it was going to be awesome. And I took this with me anyway because I thought, well, heck, if he'll sign 2 things, I'll have him sign this and my poster. But it was like $40 for each signature, and I was like, you know what? I got money and whatnot, but I'm not going to just throw it out there for something like this that I would just end up, it would probably get destroyed or something. I got kids and, stuff happen. I got a dog, stuff would happen, and I would probably have wasted $40. So I thought, what the heck? So, I have an awesome framed poster now, and that's exactly what I wanted. So it worked out well. And Mr. Yondu, though, awesome. I mean, he's cool. He's very detailed. I mean, I like how they made him look kind of a combination. It's very cool. He's not exactly like the movie character, but he's like a mix of comic and cartoon and everything. So, and they got his arrow out there and stuff, and he's just a really cool character, I think. The more I watch the Guardians movie, which I've watched like 4 times now in like the last month, the more I watch it, the more I love Yondu. I thought he was hysterical and a great, kind of good guy, bad guy in the movie the first time I watched it. And then, more and more I watched it. I was like, man, this is just, the character just grows on you. And I'm so excited the sequel. They talked about it with James Gunn. He's going to be making more Guardians, and it's supposed to involve him more with the Ravagers and stuff. So very, very cool. Very pleased to hear that. So I don't think I have too much else. Other stuff we got was for like family members and stuff, just to say, here you go, thanks for being cool. But last thing I have would be this, which did not come framed. I had to buy the frame on Amazon later. Pretty good deals on the frames, though. I was surprised for some of these. I mean, and they're not cheapy Walmart, frames. So, but this is amazing. I'm trying to get you can see my computer there, so double vision. But let me try to get it over here somewhere. Anyway, it's going to glare on you a little. But this thing is just sweet. Like, the art style for this is just awesome. I couldn't tell you, like, just cool. Just as soon as I saw it, I mean, it's like $10. I understand it's not like painted one of a kind or something crazy, but this looks awesome on my wall. I'm just saying. It looks awesome. I mean, I love Guardians. It's just one of those big things for me. It's just a movie that just fun to watch. You can watch it whenever you want, and it's always a crowd pleaser. My son loves it, and it's one of those movies I remember because I took him to the theaters to see it, and he thought it was fantastic. I mean, he was like 5. He just turned 5, I think. So it was very, very cool to, I don't know, it just kind of ingrains in you. You got I don't know, your memory, at least my memory, like, attaches to things. And this kind of stuff is just cool to me. Brand new character that millions of people had no clue about. I didn't have any clue about. And I was super excited to go see it. And it blew everybody away, just like it should have, because it deserved it. It was awesome. And, it's for me, it's a tie. I don't think I have had this conversation with other people, like, what's better, Guardians or Avengers? And it's hard to say because they're so different. Um, Guardians is technically all of the Avenger movies all of the Avenger character movies, Thor and Hulk and Iron Man and everybody and Captain America, they all had their stories that all took multiple movies to culminate into Avengers. And this movie, they did that in like 2.5 hours. They put all that together and gave us an awesome movie. And it's hard to say, hey, this is better than this one, because even though they're both superhero movies, there's just hard to tell. I don't know. It's difficult. I wish I had somebody else to talk to about it. But for me, it's a tie. They're on the same playing field, but I love the Avenger movies. The Avenger movie. I know I'll love the next one, obviously, but I love Avengers because of what it is, but it wouldn't be what it was if it weren't for all the movies before it. So it's hard to say anything about that, because you got like 6 movies creating one funnel into an epic, battle. Guardians is just the beginning of all that, and that's what I thought was cool about it. How it was just like, okay, we're gonna take this one movie and just kind of shove it all at everybody at one time and see what they say. And I think they nailed it. By far my favorite movie of 2014, a number one movie of 2014 for me, and I'm just gonna continue to invest in it, I guess you'd say. I probably should get back and read some comics and stuff, but I still haven't done that. So I don't know as much of the history as I probably should, or as probably people would think I should. But anyhow, I just think it's a good movie, and if I don't get any more information about it, I will learn it as it goes. And I think that's half the fun, honestly, just walking in blind. Because honestly, I don't think I would have liked the movie as much if I had walked in with a certain expectation. I walked in going, okay, this is something different, this is something cool. Let's see what's going to happen from here. And it was amazing. Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen the movie, which is hard to believe, but go watch it. Go buy it, because I know you'll want it after you watch it. So it'd be silly of you to rent it, because you're just going to go buy it anyway. Great stuff, though. I could talk for hours and hours and hours about that movie. Maybe I'll save that for time when I have somebody else to talk to with it, which I got to get these people around here. It's hard to get everything lined up. Like, oh, I got this going on, you got that going on. Okay. So life ruins all the fun. So unfortunately, but that's okay. We'll try to make fun in between the lines of life. So, but yeah, I enjoyed the con, all the cool stuff I got. I thought it was great. You let me know what you think of the cool stuff I got. And maybe you out there watching went to the con in Indy and you got something cool and you want to rub it in my face because I didn't get it. I don't know. Maybe not. Either way, I don't care. I think it'd be cool just to know what's going on out there. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's about everything I had that was tangible. Everything else was either photographs or whatever, which I'll throw out there sometime, you guys. And then the rest was just memories, and I will try to express those to you guys as well, just so you know. I will come back with some more videos and talk about some more stuff, and we'll see. I'm on vacation next week, so I'm hoping to bring lots of content. I'm going to make me a backlog, and we're going to have a good time. And I'll be editing and making videos majority of the week next week. That's what I hope. So it should be a good time. So all right, everyone out there. Hey, once again, appreciate you watching. Know you love my shirt. I know you want one. I love looking at it right there. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, hey, just trying to have a good time. And so far, so good. You guys take it easy, and I will see you later on.